What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another beautiful morning here at Button Check. We got some amazing news, leaks, esports, investments, all this good stuff going on. Let's get it. So this first story, a lot of you probably heard about it already. It definitely hit the mainstream, I would say about 2 or 3 days ago at the most. Definitely big news, especially for esports. And it starts right here with this tweet from Nadeshot. He says, proud to finally announce that Drake and Scooter Braun joined the 100 Thieves as co-owners, 100thieves.com. So this is huge news, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that don't know, first of all, Nadeshot is a former professional American Call of Duty player, and he is the owner of the esports team, 100 Thieves, and he's, I guess, former captain of the Optic Gaming back in 2014 Call of Duty. And with 100 Thieves, I'll show you guys right here, they're gaming, entertainment, and apparel, so they also do clothing. They compete in League of Legends, Fortnite, Call of Duty, and Clash Royale. So this man, Nadeshot, is on the grind, ladies and gentlemen. He reached out to the mainstream world. Not only did he get Drake, but he got Scooter Braun. For those of you who don't know Scooter, he's like a huge entrepreneur. The dude is well worth a lot of money. I believe he used to manage Ariana Grande or something like that. Let me know if I'm wrong on that point, but the dude has a name. And let's go back to this other damn reality. He got Drake. He reached into the hip hop world, ladies and gentlemen, and got one of the biggest artists. He got Drake to come into esports. What is happening? First it was Nike the other day, now it's Drake. This is blowing up. Of course, some of you are like, oh, it's still not the FGC, yada, yada. Okay, we know that. We'll get to that later. But as of right now, the dope thing is, it seems like as a whole, esports, you know, for the bigger games, is growing. It's not dwarfing like the FGC sadly seems to be with the esports money as of recent. I'm not gonna say that it won't change later, but as of recent, it seems that while we may seem to be dwarfing with these opportunities, of course, the other games with the bigger numbers are definitely just increasing, and more like bigger organizations are taking notice. Okay, and I know there's a lot of thoughts and questions right now, but let's just save it to the end of this video because I want to get into the next topic. So just put it to the side and just let it soak up into the herbs and spices and the juices that is this video. That way afterwards we can have a delicious meal of a discussion. Pretty sure that was the worst metaphor that I've ever used on this show. Now everybody knows that Kara and his magic damn crystal ball that he has that somehow can read what's gonna come out in Street Fighter V has been pretty accurate in the past, so this leak right here seems pretty believable. First off, he goes on to say, Falk will be extremely strong in Season 4. Thank you, Capcom. Instantly, of course, people started responding to that like, hey, what are you talking about? Hey, what about my character? What about Alex? Hey, tell me more, tell me more. Dominion also adds to this saying, if this is true, it was to be expected. She is truly an irrelevant thing right now. Big Bird actually adds to this saying, wait, nobody asked for that. And then Damascus kind of adds to that mood saying, I really don't want this lame ass character to be overrepresented, LOL. She's boring as foo. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the crystal ball was not done yet with the prediction. He goes on to say, the queen who all expected to be first will be the last, and the least expected will be the first. Double queen. And it gets even deeper, ladies and gentlemen, with the predictions. He also goes on to say the tarot card will be one of the new moves. And of course, from there, people have a field day with that. They start putting out their predictions, start guessing who they think is going to be in next season, who they hope is going to be in the next season. And on top of all of this, ladies and gentlemen, he could have just left us hanging. He could have just left us with all of this, but no, he took this beautifully professional gourmet cake that he prepped for all of us in the FGC. He took it, he laid it down before us, and then he took some cherries and he put the cherry on the cake. Right here you can see the cherries in question, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, it looks like his profile pictures in his banner. He made one Rose and the other one Sea Viper, and to me, that is double queen. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think about these two hot stories. Let's take a little rewind trip and go back to story number one. What do you guys think this means? First you had Nike, now you have Drake. I mean, we have all these people kind of coming into the video game realm of esports, and now they're investing in it and it's blowing up. I mean, it looks like this could only lead to like bigger and better things. But that's exactly the discussion, right? What does this mean for all of us? And what does this mean for us in the FGC in particular? And back to story number two, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? Do you think it is very likely that we will see Sea Viper and Rose raised back from the dead? Are you excited about it? How do you feel? I know others are predicting who they want in the new season. Who do y'all want? I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I want Honda. I want Honda, you know why? Because he's an OG. I feel like if you're an OG character, you should automatically be in the game. That's just how I feel. But of course, let me know how you guys are feeling with all these brand new possibilities and opportunities coming our way. I also want you guys to remind you guys, tune in this weekend for the GODLIKE tournament, Canada Cup, going down in Canada, ladies and gentlemen, by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Lapchi, throwing it all together for us. Of course, this is a huge event. If I'm not mistaken, this year is the biggest Canada Cup has ever been. So it's going to be GODLIKE. Pools actually start at 2 p.m. tomorrow on Friday, and then teams for Street Fighter is going to start at 6 p.m. And then Saturday, the tournament is actually gonna kick off with Dragon Ball Z at 9 a.m. Now, I'm pretty sure those are the times. I'm looking at the website right now, but go ahead and verify it. I'll put the links for Canada Cup and all that good stuff in the description field below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you bright and early tomorrow morning when we check these Friday morning hot topic buttons, y'all. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. Here's how I see it going down. Esports is like a huge house party, right? You got a DJ in the corner spinning on the ones and twos. You got people doing keg stands, belly shots. You got all like the LOL, Call of Duty, all the shooter games on the dance floor, just getting it. And then you cut away to the corner and you see the FGC just standing there drinking on a warm Bud Light. Like, then anytime we actually do try to get a little piece of the party, we get on the dance floor, get a little groove, the girl in front of us finally looks behind, like, oh, it's you? Oh, hell no. And then we are back to the corner sipping on the warm Bud Light. And sadly, that's exactly how I see it for us in esports. Oh, we at the party, we just really ain't at the party.